Faith Bruner and I played Claudia Helms. Claudia was a pure character. She was someone who, I believed she had a background of faith that was not extreme, not fundamentalist, but maybe someone who grew up in church. And she's trying to explore that a little bit. But her friends don't really know about that. I see it as something personal she's going through just to kind of figure out what her beliefs are on things. But she has a strong moral compass, which is very different from her boyfriend, Wayne. And that's kind of how I saw her, as somebody who's a go-getter, somebody who's trying to better herself, become a better person all the time. She's in school because of that. She's working to put herself through school. And she wants to help people. She's a good person. I see her as a calm person, not a dramatic drama queen or anything like that. And I think all of those things about her are perhaps reasons that Wayne has kept certain shady areas of his life secret from her, because he knows she's not going to approve of those things. I definitely drew from some of my own influences to create her, because there are, and this is true for almost every character that you play, there are going to be things that you can relate to and aspects of the person you relate to, and it's almost like that Venn diagram where some things are different, some things are the same. And for her, some of the things that are the same for me, from my perspective as the actor, were her background of faith. And I could really, that was kind of something I came up with for her, was that she had a background of faith and maybe she was still exploring that. Working with LC was a lot of fun. He's the kind of director you really want because he's really relaxed, which is really important as an actor. You want to be relaxed in order to do what you have to do. I really felt comfortable asking him questions, which I tend to want to do, to completely understand what he wants as a director, what my character's doing, all of those things. So he was wonderful. The atmosphere was very relaxed. So we were serious about what we were doing, but we were also able to have fun and kid around and joke around. So that was really a great set to be a part of. The audition process was really unique for me because it was a live audition at a playhouse here in town, the old Cloverdale Playhouse. So when I went, it was more like an audition you would have for a play. I read several different characters, and sometimes with or without the other person. And it was a really fun audition. I remember for one of the characters, I had to pretend to see a scary being, and I was in the bed with my spouse or boyfriend. And I was acting in this audition with someone I had never met. And when I saw this, being, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, just clinging to him. And I realized when I did that I hadn't really told him ahead of time I was going to take it to that level. And I remember, him acting in a way where I thought, I don't think he really knew I was going to do that. But it was really fun. I got a lot of ant bites on the shoot, especially the one particular day when we filmed out at that little lake or pond. I had several fire ant bites on my feet that I wasn't expecting. I loved driving out to that site too. It was out in the middle of nowhere, and it was such a bumpy ride, and we went through a creek, we drove through a creek to get out there, and it was beautiful.
I've been having weird dreams.
About?
Marjorie.